The glory of the Lord is risen. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic processional. Marshall. Good morning, and please remain standing. With the Marshall's placing of the University Mace, we open the 2013 Winter Commencement exercises at the University of Nebraska at Kearney. On behalf of our graduates and students, the University of Nebraska Board of Regents, and our faculty, administration, and staff, I am pleased to welcome you. It is an honor to have you with us to celebrate this special occasion. To begin our ceremonies, Cody Milford from Burlington, Colorado, will sing the national anthem. Cody is the son of Pat and Kathy Milford and will graduate honorable mention this morning from the College of Fine Arts and Humanities. He is a musical theater comprehensive major and will receive the Bachelor of Music degree. Cody.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Thank you, Cody. Congratulations on your achievements and on your graduation from UNK. At this time, I am pleased to introduce Kent Schroeder of Kearney, member of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. Regent Schroeder, welcome.
Good morning. I'm sure there's not very many of you that know that buried in the depths of the bylaws of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents is a unique privilege bestowed upon a regent, and that's the ability to deliver your final lecture. So here goes. Well, anyway, congratulations. On behalf of the University of Nebraska, welcome to the ceremony. We look forward to your educational experience, and we hope it was a good one, and happy holidays. Thank you.
Thank you, Regent Schroeder. It's always a pleasure to have you here with us. I would also like to acknowledge other special guests and members of our platform party who will not be introduced later in the ceremony. I ask that they stand as I call their names, and please hold your applause until all have been introduced. In the audience to my right is former Nebraska State Senator Jim Cuddeback. On the stage, Student Body President and Student Regent Moses Moxie. Vice Chancellor for Business and Finance, Barbara Johnson. Director of Athletics, Paul Plinsky. Dean for the Division of Student Affairs, Joseph Oravec, and Dean of the Library, Janet Wilkie. Each commencement, the university's faculty and administration are invited to nominate students from among the graduates to deliver a brief address. Today's speaker is Andy Dedeker of Wayne, Nebraska, son of Dave Dedeker and Tammy Timmerman. This morning, Andy will graduate summa cum laude from the College of Education with a major in middle school education and endorsements in mathematics and physical education. A member of UNK's honors program, a student senator, student diplomat, new student enrollment leader, chancellor's student ambassador, and former president of the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity, Andy was named 2012-2013 UNK Greek Life Male of the Year and received the 2012-2013 Blue Gold Brigade Outstanding Senior Award. He completed field experiences at Kearney High School, Bryant Elementary School in Kearney, and Axtell Middle School, and worked as an after-school paraprofessional at the Kearney Community Learning Center. His community and philanthropic service included the Susan B. G. Komen Race for a Cure, UNK's Big Event, and projects for ARC of Buffalo County. Andy completed his student teaching assignment at Seward Middle School this past semester. He is currently substitute teaching in the Seward and Lincoln area and looks forward to future teaching and coaching opportunities. Please welcome Andy Dedeker to speak on behalf of the graduating class of 2013.
Man, I don't even know you. I'm kidding. Good morning. On behalf of the 2013 winter graduating class, I'd like to thank you all for being in attendance today. I'd also like to thank Regent Schroeder, Chancellor Christensen, and UNK's tremendous faculty for allowing me to speak to you all today. I'd also like to thank my family, my mom, Tammy, my dad, Dave, my brother and sister, all of my friends, and my brothers of the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity. Without all of your love and support, today would not be possible. Today we are all graduating with a wide variety of degrees, from education to nursing, from accounting to construction management. We spent the last 4, 5, 6, 7, or even 8 years of our lives specializing in these areas to better prepare ourselves for life after college. But for just a moment today, I'd like you to think back to a time where you had no major and you had no endorsements. I want you to think back to your childhood when all you had to do was answer one simple question. What do you want to be when you grow up? Everybody can relate to this question. It was a time that we had limitless opportunities and our imagination could run wild. To do a little research on this subject, I asked my 3-year-old nephew, Tate, what he would like to be when he grew up. He thought about it for a minute and said, when I grow up, I want to be a badger. And I don't mean that he wanted to attend the University of Wisconsin. He actually wanted to grow up to be a badger, the animal. Now, I have to give him credit. He set his bar pretty high. He could have chosen any animal, a house cat or a puppy, but he chose a badger. And at a time where you tell anybody they can be whatever they want to be when they grow older, do you want to sit down with a 3-year-old and tell him that he can't be a badger? It's not a conversation that I want to have. It might someday lead to a pretty awkward conversation between him and his high school guidance counselor when they ask him what he wants to major in, and he said he really likes digging holes and he would like to be a badger. But I'll let him handle that conversation, not me. While my nephew's hopes might have been a little bit far-fetched, I was a lot more realistic with my future goals. For the longest time, I wanted to be nothing else but a Power Ranger. You know, a red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. Think about it. When you're a kid, what better future occupation is there? You get to wear a wicked cool suit, go around doing karate with all of your best friends and fighting bad guys. It was my dream job, and to this point, Still kind of holding out a little bit of hope. While now we all have our own specialized areas opposed to the limitless possibilities of our youth, I think we should still share one common goal with our younger selves. And that is to find a job that truly makes you happy. Although our days of being a future cowboy, astronaut, Power Ranger, or Badger might be behind us, we can still look for that occupation that makes us feel like a kid again. People always say, if you find a job that makes you happy, you'll never work another day in your life. And I put a lot of truth to that. Now, today, our degrees and areas of expertise will be great tools in finding future success. But they should not prevent us from looking elsewhere to find something that will make us truly happy. If you have the opportunity to hold a position in a job and somewhere that might not exactly be in your major area, do it. If you have a chance to start a new business venture in an area that you know that really interests you, do it. If you want to quit your job and spend the rest of your life trying to find the pot of gold at the end of a rainbow, probably don't do that one, but you get the point. Find something that will make you happy and be the best you can at it. With all that said, there will be a time where we will need to sit down and make some truly important career decisions. We may need to consider buying a house, figure out how we're going to pay those pesky college loans, and for some of us, maybe even settle down and start a family. I saw a lot of you cringe when I said that part, but that's okay. There will be a time for all of these things. But my fellow graduates, today is not that day. Today is a day to celebrate our accomplishments. Today is a day to thank those around us and tell them that we love them. And more than anything, today is a day to sit back and relax. Now, I'd like to personally wish good luck to all of my fellow graduates today in your future endeavors. I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll leave you today with the eternal words of Fergie from the Black Eyed Peas. When I say tonight is going to be a good night, tonight is going to be a good night. Thank you all. God bless.
Thank you, Andy. Congratulations on your graduation. You've prepared yourself well to be a great teacher and coach. The Choraleers is a select mixed-voice chorus that is open to all university students through competitive audition. Throughout the years, they have performed across Nebraska at national venues such as Carnegie Hall and the Mormon Tabernacle, and internationally at locations in South America. Earlier today, they provided the pre-commencement concert, and at this time, we welcome their special performance of Homeland by Z. Randall Stroop. Dr. Bauer. Thank you, Dr. Bauer, and thank you, students. At this time, I am honored to introduce Douglas Christensen, 9th Chancellor of the University of Nebraska at Kearney. Chancellor Christensen.
Thank you. Graduates, good morning. And guests, welcome to your university. Regent Schroeder, we really appreciate you being with us this morning. You know, our Board of Regents, they receive no pay. They get asked to attend a lot of events, and Regent Schroeder is at absolutely every one of our events, and Kent, we really appreciate the time you take to be with us. Cody, we loved your talents for performing the national anthem. Andy, I really don't want to speak now after following you. That's really a hard act to follow. Both of you have made this campus a much better place, and I appreciate that. Dr. Bauer, you and the corollaries, as usual, thank you for sharing your talents. You make this a much richer place to be. Normally, we would have a commencement speaker who would talk to you about lessons of life or advice. Obviously, I'm speaking, so there won't be much of that this morning. But graduates, I'd like to give you some observations from my chair and some observations about today and the university. First of all, graduates, thank you for letting us be part of your special day. Without exception, those of us in the university see this as the greatest day in the life of a university. commencement. It isn't the opening day of school. It's not some great victory. It's not some special speaker. It is today. It is watching you walk into this room with your family and friends beside you. This event marks a great accomplishment. It's one that makes all of us proud. For some of you, this is the end. This is probably the last time you'll ever listen to any university-paid employee in your life, and you're going to be thrilled. For others, this is a milestone. This is another stop on that journey of learning. But for those of us who live and work in the university, this is more than just another day at work. This is more than just another student event. Don't get me wrong, this is a student event. But this is something much more. And you'll find this morning that this is a community event. It includes your families, it includes university members, it includes a very loyal group of community members who have no graduates here, but that are so interested in what this university does, they come to watch. They come to share in that pride of you as a graduate. Think about that. Now, graduation from a four-year institution is really remarkable. In some cases, more remarkable for others, but it is remarkable. In Nebraska, only a quarter of the adults in this state have a four-year degree. And Nebraska really ought to be proud of ourselves because about 12 years ago, we were in the bottom 20% of the country in terms of graduates with four-year degrees. Today, we're in the top half. Students such as yourselves have saw fit that going to a four-year degree institution and graduating is worth the investment. This is really critical because in the next 5 years, 2/3 of every job that's going to be created in the state of Nebraska is going to require a bachelor's degree. 2/3 of those. Now, more than half of the jobs that have been created in the most recent economic turnaround have been bachelor degree jobs. Any idea where the opportunities of life are? Sitting there with tassels on today. Those are the opportunities of life. Your degree means that you have a very valuable asset. No one can take that away from you. But today is more than just finding a job. That's not the reason we're here, and I hope that's not the reason you solely went to college. This ceremony is the pinnacle of your university experience. You come from a wide variety of backgrounds, you've got lots of experiences, but I hope that today, from our perspective at the university, that you sit down and just reflect for a few minutes. It's okay to tune me out for a while. If you reflect for a few minutes, that life and an education is not answering a bunch of multiple choice questions. It's something much more. It's discovering your own unique strengths, both academic strength and personal strength, and I suppose to a certain extent it's discovering what your weaknesses are too and to know those. But today is a day where I hope that you realize that wisdom and learning to understand things, learning to understand is so much more important than just knowing a bunch of facts or having that transcript of good grades. When your employer someday asks you what the answer to that tough question is and you pull out your transcript and say, I got straight A's, doubtful that you're going to get promoted. What's the answer? How do we solve it? Today, why is it a great day for us in the university? Look out here in the crowd. Look at the faces of your family and friends. Have you ever seen them beam so much? I doubt it. Look at the way they look at you. They are so proud of you. And why wouldn't they be? That pride comes from whether you had academic perfection, or in the case of some of you, you've come from the verge of academic bankruptcy. You're here today. You have received a degree. And that degree doesn't mean that you just survived. Those first 13 years you spent in school might well have been survival. You had to go. You just had to get through. You had a choice here. And you chose wisely. You chose to come and find out about yourselves and receive something that is personal to you. You sacrificed monetarily. You sacrificed personally. And whatever community you choose to go to, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how good you're going to do in that community. And when you do, that makes everybody in the university look great as well, because your success is our success. 100 years ago, we probably wouldn't be sitting right here. This was probably some field at that point. I don't know, Jack, you were probably around at that point. I'm not sure where we were at. But 100 years ago, this institution was on top of the world. We'd just come through a really tough economic time in the state. They about closed the institution. We had just enrolled 1,100 students at one time on this campus. That was a huge milestone. The legislature was even happy with us. They liked what we were doing. They had observed that over 4,500 students had gone through for teacher preparation in the first 8 years of this institution. What a great, great investment that was for them. Now, if you fast forward about 50 years, we became a comprehensive institution. That meant we offered lots of other degrees and we did lots of things, but we were on the verge of real problems. We had the accreditors that came in and looked at our institution and said, "You're running a really loose ship. You've got lots of problems." Fast forward that 60 years. We just got our latest accreditation report. They found this institution to be the model of academic integrity, of assessment, of financial stability, not financial wealth, financial stability. Great praise for this institution. Now, why is that? It's because of you. They look at our students and they look at our faculty and they say, "You're doing the things that need to be done." How does that impact your students? That means your degree is of high quality. That means it's something of great value. The momentum of the campus is really, really fast. We're growing every day and doing lots of things, and it's because of you. Your work ethic, the quality has motivated a faculty to do what they love to do, and that's to teach. This class came into UNK, and with you, you ushered in a new Bruner Hall, a new central utility plant, a new Nestor Hall, a new Antelope Hall. You had major renovations that you saw of the Student Union, Randall, Manor, the towers, Ockenga, all these buildings changed. And now as you leave, you see a new wellness center that's almost done and a historic health science building. People invest in this institution because of its graduates, because of our students. You've made Facebook and Twitter routine in our lives, or at least most of our lives. We've achieved top 10 status because of you. We've gotten international business accreditation. We're highly regarded of undergraduate research because our undergraduates do research with their faculty. If you can't tell, I really like this class. Because of this class, more than so many others, they represent the quality and the quantity of changes that have happened here. Do you know that over half the graduates this morning are first generation? That 4 out of the 5 of these graduates started as a traditional student, but 1 in 5 did not. Learning starts at a lot of different ages. More than a third of our graduates this morning have come from another institution. That's remarkable. That means we're a destination. People come here for that, for success. 3 out of 4 of the graduates this morning have participated in at least one service learning project. They know the value of giving back. They are not selfish. 4 out of 5 have completed a significant capstone project in their discipline, with 30% of them doing a project working with a faculty member. That's an incredible number. My collegiate experience is 0 would have happened. That means that graduates, you are more than what my father would call book smart. You have a real leg up in reality and going out in the real world to solve problems. Over 10% of our graduates this morning have studied abroad. Unthinkable a few years ago. And you all, or most all of you, did this while working significant hours to pay for your way to be here today. That's an awesome feat. We're in awe of that. Your ability to balance what's important with the practicalities of life. And the thing that I think I'm most proud about is we survey these students. You need to know this. They report that they have experienced higher quality interaction with students their academic advisors, their faculty and staff, much more than any of their peers have reported. They've had a good experience. It's the first time we've ever had students from all 50 states while you were here. 40% of you have taken a distance learning class. 10 years ago, we didn't know what a distance learning class was, unless you're in biology. 30% of our undergraduates have done that. 90% of our graduate students have taken one distance class. Why is that important? Because that's how we're going to learn in the future. You're not always going to be able to come back from campus. You're going to have to learn how to learn mobily and from a distance. And you've already got that done. It's a tremendous opportunity. Andy said you can do anything. You know, Andy, I tell you, here's the deal. I like to watch politics, and I think I've got about 535 members of Congress who majored in digging holes. So maybe that is a major in life. But here's what's important to me. I look at the example of Mary Barra. You probably don't know Ms. Barra's name, but in a few short weeks, she's going to become the first woman to run an American automobile company, the last bastion of male dominance, perhaps, in this country. Now, it's remarkable that it's taken this long to have a woman lead that company, but what really caught my attention wasn't her gender. How did she get that job done? How did she move to the top? She was an intern. She was an intern, which meant she started at the very bottom. She did what you have done. She learned that company and started her journey up, and she's made it to the top. Do you know that 50% of our graduates today have either completed an internship or some field experience? 50% of them. Now, I'm not going to say you're all corporate CEOs, okay? Well, maybe I should. That'd be really good for fundraising. But that's not the point. The point is that with your experiences of everything that you've done, graduates, you are so well prepared, and we are thrilled that you would come here today and help us celebrate with that. Most of you have had all these experiences, and you've done it for a variety of reasons, but you've not been educated to be a test taker. So many people think, well, you go to college and you take tests. You know, I looked in the want ads last week. I didn't see one job for test taker. What did I see? I saw jobs for people who can think, who can problem solve, and who can communicate effectively. That's what you've been able to do. That's the reason you do undergraduate research. That's the reason you do internships. That's the reason you do all these other things. And the bottom line is, you've made a good decision to go to college. And I hope you encourage others to do that. As we go through today, you didn't learn all the answers here at UNK, but I think you learned how to find those answers. And I hope that you remember that as you go forward. I'm excited to see what this class is going to do. As you go forward, the only piece of advice I will give today, go do things that are important, not just things that make you look important. You've got a lot of talents. Go share them. We need you. But we're very, very proud of you today. And we hope that as you leave this campus, you'll stay in touch with us. Follow your faculty members. Follow some of our staff people that do so well. Follow our theater and our student organizations and our music programs and our athletic opportunities. Today, there's no excuse. You could be on the other side of the world and watch what we do. I hope that you do that. And I hope that tonight is a really, really good night, Andy. But here's what I know. I really appreciate, speaking on behalf of the university, that you would let us share your great day with you, because we're very proud of you. Let's go out and have a great life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chancellor Christensen. The Leland Holt Security Mutual Life Distinguished Faculty Award is presented each year at Winter Commencement. The award honors Mr. Leland Holt, an alumnus of our institution, and it commemorates his many years of leadership at Security Mutual Life. The award fund was created by Mr. Holt and Security Mutual Life and provides a stipend of $5,000 to a UNK faculty member who has demonstrated excellence in teaching, research, and service. Presenting the 2013 Leland Holt Award this morning will be Chancellor Christensen.
Today's recipient has served on the UNK faculty for 19 years. Now, what you've got to understand is that the award winner doesn't know who he or she is, and so everybody around here is trying to think, okay, who came in 19 years ago? Her record of teaching, scholarship, and service is described by colleagues as exemplary, and her dedication to students is tireless. In the area of teaching, she is known for creating and developing innovative curriculums that serve as models for programs throughout the country and for mentoring. Undergraduate research students and sponsoring students in state and regional performances are routine for her. She organizes guest clinicians to broaden classroom experiences and has conducted a number of workshops for the benefit of other educators in our state, nationally, and internationally. Her course evaluations are consistently high. Her student evaluation comments are off the charts. In terms of research and scholarly activity, this morning's recipient is an author whose works have been sold more than 60,000 copies domestically and internationally. She's published in referred journals and referee journals, has written by invitation for conferences and state journals, and as an artist, she has performed dozens of times locally, nationally, and internationally. She's also distinguished herself in service to our campus and the larger community through participation in department, campus, and university-wide committees. She's a volunteer frequently. She's a previous Pratt Hines Award winner. She's the winner of the Campus-Wide Creative Teaching Award and the University of Nebraska System-Wide Outstanding Teaching and Instructional Creativity Award. In short, she's a superstar. Professor of Music and Chair of the Department of Music and Performing Arts, Valerie Sisler, it is my great pleasure to announce you this year's Leland Holt Award winner. Would you come forward? Valerie, thank you for everything that you do to benefit our students, your discipline, and the entire university. And you can tell by the standing ovation, she's a very popular faculty member. Congratulations.
And Valerie, on behalf of your colleagues and many friends, please accept our warmest congratulations. Now we have arrived at that special moment, the conferring of degrees. We will begin with the awarding of the graduate degrees. Candidates will be presented by Dr. Kenya Taylor, Associate Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Dean of Graduate Studies and Research.
Will the candidates for graduate degrees please rise? Chancellor Christensen, these applicants have fulfilled all the requirements established by the Board of Regents for their respective graduate degrees. Therefore, the graduate faculty recommends that these candidates be granted the graduate degree along with the privileges and responsibilities that accompany the degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, and upon the recommendation of your faculty here at the University of Nebraska at Kearney, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate graduate degree and admit you to all of its rights, privileges, and obligations. Congratulations.
Associate Dean of Graduate Studies and Research, Catherine Zuckweiler, will read the candidates' names. Putting the candidates for graduate degrees are Professor of Management, David Palmer, Associate Professor of Teacher Education, Cheryl Crow, Department Chair and Professor of Art and Art History, Doug Waterfield, and Professor of Biology, Kimberly Carlson.
The Graduate College is proud to award degrees to these graduates. Earning the Education Specialist degree, Dirk Stephen Kuhn. Earning the Master of Arts degree, David L. Christensen. Michael John Foster. Earning the Master of Arts in Education degree, Irene M. Britt. Deborah Ellen Daly. Megan A. Hatt. Derek Jacob Lamb. Megan Ellen Lantis. Meredith J. McLaughlin. Sarah Doris Nash. Sandra S. Pohl. Kelsey Ann Sheen. Mary Quinn Verme. Denise Aaron Wegener. Earning the Master of Science degree, Dustin Jared Cassidy. Earning the Master of Science in Education degree, Mary Catherine Anderson. Megan Elise Arnold. Jacob Lee Dinas. Rebecca Dawn Dobry. Shannon N. Foley. Melinda S. Hunt. Maya LeRae Johnson. Mary Elliott Rossler. Tina Marie Saucer. Jennifer Nicole Steck. Lori M. Tinkham. Heather N. Wolf.
Chancellor Christensen, these are the recipients of our graduate degrees. Will all of you please join me in extending our congratulations to them?
At this time, we will confer the undergraduate degrees. Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic and Student Affairs, Charles Bisek, will present the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please rise? Chancellor Christensen, I am happy to present to you the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees in their specialized areas. They have completed all the requirements for the degrees as prescribed by the University of Nebraska at Kearney and the Board of Regents. It is the recommendation of the faculty that they be granted their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the baccalaureate degree and admit you to the Fellowship of Educated Women and Men, and with all of its rights, honors, privileges, and obligations. Congratulations.
You may be seated. The undergraduate degrees will be presented by the deans of the academic colleges: Tim Burkink, Business and Technology; Ed Scantling, Education; Bill Germa, Fine Arts and Humanities; and John LeDuc, Natural and Social Sciences. Reading the names of the graduates will be Associate Dean Susan Jensen, College of Business and Technology; Associate Dean Dennis Potoff, College of Education; Department Chair and Professor of English Sam Umlin, College of Fine Arts and Humanities; and Professor of Biology Wyatt Hoback, College of Natural and Social Sciences.
On behalf of all of us at the College of Business and Technology, it is with great honor and pride that we present our graduates receiving the baccalaureate degrees. Receiving the Bachelor of Arts degree, Brian Stanley Garris. Benjamin Hugh Anderson. Elise Marie Andreessen. Receiving the Bachelor of Science degree, Dane T. Applegarth. Jared Donald Archer. Aaron Stephen Earhart. Joshua J. Opperly, Gage L. Binder, Michaela Dawn Bissonette, Jared Isaac Carlson. Jared's diploma is being presented by his father, UNK Professor of Criminal Justice, Joseph Carlson. Andrew Carpenter, Justine Amber Cassidy, David M. Childers, Charnel F. Christensen, Tyler Clifford, Ray-Ellen Correll, Yuting Dong, Jack Robert Douglas, Jenna Ella Mae Edwards, Thomas W. Earhart, Micah Conrad Fong, Laura Michelle Fritzen, Michael G. Fruworth, Bronwyn Gillespie, Christina Ann Hake, Shelby D. Hamilton, Carly Havener, Joseph K. Hickman, Tom Hickman, Dexter A. Higgins, Carly Jo Hill, Elise Lee Hoffman, Nathan J. Hubert, Jared Scott Jacobs, Dina Marie Johnson, Cody Carr, Lisa Marie Klingelhofer, Eric Joshua Cole, Mark C. Larson, Mingdi Lee, Jared Maslowski, Seth M. Maddox, Rebecca Lee McPherson, Blaine A. Murbach, Grady P. Olivares, Casey Olson, Kellyanne Olshipka, Nicholas Allen Padula, Chantel M. Rikes, Austin Lee Renfro, Yanita Rivera Irives, Brittany K. Bell Rumbeck, Aaron Andrew Rupert, Kayla Marie Shutt, Pooja Shrestha, Zachary Mark Staroska, Akiko Suzuki, Yasuhiko Suzuki, Teruisa Takahashi, Tiffany Ann Tingelhoff, Enrique Torres, Colleen Renee Ewing, Travis Donald Van Efferen, Heather Marie Walker. Roxanne Lee Walters. Dominique Demetrius Washington. Sichi Wei. Feng Zhou. Chen Zheng.
College of Education is really very proud of the following baccalaureate graduates. Alira Ann Alexander. Jessica Yvonne Alexander. Sarah Anderson. Brooke Alexis Bruliette. Joseph G. Campbell. Elizabeth Converse. Ginger DeBoard. Stephanie Douglas. Colton Ayler. Marcus Erkey. Lindsay English. Audrey Alice Feeney. Rachel Danley Garrison. Amber Gill. Brittany Marie Gilming. Mackenzie Laura Goebbels. Amanda Lynn Hansel. Jalinda Ronnie Hodson. Justine Hoynes. Christine K. Haruza. Skylar Jenkins. Sadie Marie Johns. Allison Renee Jorgensen. Holly Ann Kalin. Jennifer Katulik. Rachel Lee Kuchera. Jonathan Kicker. Hillary Lynn Lingle. Katrina Ann Losi. Jennifer Lyons. Crystal Maldonado. Scott Edward Nannon. Evelyn Ortiz. Holly Ann Perrett. Brittany Ann Pofall. Sheridan Lee Rayburn. Garrett Reimers. Diana Elizabeth Rodas. Ingrid Giselle Rodriguez. Donna K. Sluckelbeer. Emily Louise Smith. Miranda Sue Stanzik. Kylie Stepp. Shaylin Angel Stiver. Molly Ann Strand. Brenda L. Stolken. Chelsea Renee Swoboda. Justin Swedberg. Krista Lorraine Torres. Catherine Elizabeth Trigg. Jennifer Ann Tuma. Amanda Renee Wademan. Hope Elizabeth West. Nicole Christine White. Sarah Chapman. Michael J. Dack. Megan E. Dahlgren. Blaine Thomas Drews.
Yes!
Nancy Patrick Flock. Michelle R. Green. Dexter R. Hansen. Troy Charles Hayes. William Clayton Keeling. Kayla Beth Kimberling. Dana E. Cluthy. Evan R. Landell. Bailey M. Michaels. Jenna Rose. Caleb Curtis Shoneman. Yes, Yusuke Shibata. Justin M. Tile. Matthew Russell West. At a commissioning ceremony later today, Mr. West will be commissioned through the UNK Army Reserve Officer Training Corps program as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. Taylor Lincoln Boyer. Nicole Elizabeth Dickey. Andy D. Dedeker. Taylor Lee Reeves. Are you still calling for it?
I'm pleased to present the graduates of the College of Fine Arts and Humanities, first for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Austin John Adamick. Amanda D. Arnold. Evan Thomas Barkley. Katie Marie Berglund. Mandy Heinrichs. Ariana Lopez. Yusuke Matsui. Joseph D. McHale. Martin Rodriguez. Lanisa Nicole Tafoya. Olivia Nicole White. For the degree Bachelor of Arts in Education, Daniel Ronaldo Arias. Alexander Francis Battenhorst. Emily Jean Davidson. Amariah L. Fritz. Logan L. Gellerman Farley. Brittany Rayanne Hofferberg. Hannah Jensen. Michaela Ann Kieshel. Sandra Mayhew Quezota. Myra Mendez Rodriguez. Courtney R. Nielsen. Ellen Jo Peterson. Jennifer Ray Zumwalt. For the degree Bachelor of Science, Mark Andrew Bacon. Holly Ann Fellows. Tiffany Marie Hagerbommer. Haley Paige Herzog. Whitney Linnell Itzen. Jessica Rose Janacek. Michaela L. Johnston. Michelle Renee Johnston. Joshua Schumann. Maggie Soul. Shiho Sujioku. Trevor Alden Woodward. J.C. Lee Wasslager. Ife Zhao. For the degree Bachelor of Fine Arts, Erica Lee Balsell. Leah Michelle Nelson. Danielle Marie Olson. Emily Clarice Slattery. Corey Dean Stabino. Okay. Revel Yiskia. Okay. For the degree Bachelor of Music, Cody Patrick Milford.
We are pleased to present the baccalaureates from the College of Natural and Social Sciences. Brian Mayer. Lisa M. Pomplin. Kathleen Rose Slodick. Brian A. Bach. Kelsey Joe Baker. Erica A. Brickness. Stacy Dawn Case. Michelle Amber Connolly. Danessa Crespo. Amanda Jean Daly. Wesley Roland Edson. Nicholas Allen Arith. Kimberly Estrada. Alejandra Yvonne Fadawa. Jeannie Sue Fisher. Pamela S. Hampton. Kelsey Marie Harding. Alexander John Harness. Colton K. Harper. Chase Horkey. Catlin Nicole Hornback. Carly A. Kuhneman. April Landauer. Alicia Marie Laurent. Dosuke Matsuda. Jessica Carolina Martinez. Jordan Ann McCrae. Martin N. Molina. Joshua R. Moravik. Ryan Anthony Morrissey. Jacob Robert Nuth. Marcela Novoa Arendonda. Rosara Nunez. Vanessa Olmos. Brittany J. Pofall. Brent T. Potoff. Lee Manese. Diana Rodriguez. That'll teach you. Cami Sazama. Rain Shesky. Michael Dean Schaefer. Nicholas Allen Stahl. Michelle M. Stretch. Karina Suarez. Brandy Tucker. Jacob Todd Wedovic. Linyong Yen. Marguerite Beth Gallegos. Brittany Lee Spies. Morgan May Strand. Lauren Marie Crisp. Brittany Ann Dennis.
Chancellor Christensen, these are the baccalaureate graduates. Will all of you please join me in extending our congratulations to them?
Congratulations, graduates. Chancellor Christensen.
The turning of the tassel after graduates have received their diplomas is a time-honored tradition. It symbolizes the transition from candidate to graduate. Graduates, now is the appropriate time to turn your tassels. There's another important tradition, and that's the recognition of our distinguished faculty, from our newest faculty members to our longest serving and everybody in between. Our faculty is second to none. For example, Professor Vani Kochlakata, though officially retired, has just returned from a semester in China as the director of our study abroad program there. She says that she spent over 150 hours attending UNK commencements. Well, both of those are pretty long, but this is going to be her last, so we'll see. Congratulations, Vani. You got the right idea, Vonnie. Let's lead the charge. Would the whole faculty, please, and the Emeriti faculty, would you receive our appreciation, please? Please stand. Thank you. We have a number of staff people who've made today possible. They're standing in the aisles. They're getting ready for the next event in this room. They've done lots of things, and there's so many of them that we can't mention them by name, but you know who you are, and it's our privilege to have you work here at UNK. Would you accept our appreciation for all your work today? The other thing that strikes me as remarkable, look around the room. In so many graduation exercises, as soon as your graduate receives their degree, people leave. There are as many people here now as there was at the beginning, and I think that's impressive. Congratulations, and thank you for your interest in our graduates. Our future is very bright because of these young men and women. We're glad that you participated in today's ceremonies. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Chancellor. And now, as the commencement ceremony concludes, I ask the audience to please remain seated until the recessional has been completed. University Marshal Garrison, would you please prepare for the recessional? Will the stage party and university faculty please stand? Mr. Scholwen, please begin the recessional.